Hey Measuring Hero, Jay here. We are back from break, but hopefully you have enjoyed watching the Innovation Rocks. We've enjoyed putting it together. So as we kind of ease back into doing our video blogs again, we thought we would take this first opportunity to show you a little bit about what it took to bring ZEISS Innovation Rocks to you. Okay, so we're here with Moritz. Before we launch into all of this, I want to tell everyone a story about when we first met, because this was, I don't know, three and a half years ago. I was visiting Holland, and I was in Beer Halle, which I think is one of the oldest bars in Holland.
Yeah, it is.
And just like a good old American, drinking a beer, and you came up and started speaking Japanese to me, which is a fair mistake because everyone thinks I'm Japanese. But and you came up and said hi to me, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what this guy's saying. But that was actually the first time we met, and then we kept running into each other. Yeah. So I thought that was fun because it is a very, very, very small world.
Yeah, and for me it's natural because after graduation I came out of a year in Japan. I studied there, and then I just saw you, and you have to admit that you look a bit of Asian.
It was just
an attempt.
It's a fair assumption. They always mistake me for Japanese in Japan. What I'm never mistaken for is Filipino, which is what I actually am, so I think that's kind of funny. But anyway, that was then. Moritz, what do you do now?
So I joined ZEISS 4.5 years ago, and I entered ZEISS for a digital marketing topic, actually implementing globally email marketing and connecting this also with websites, social media, and so on. And then I came into responsibility for Control Show, at least in Europe, the biggest metrology trade show in the world, and I was their product or project manager last year. And it was obviously planned to do the same thing for 2020. But then as all our competition, as all industry companies out there, we ran into the issue of not having trade shows anymore. And so we had to think about alternatives.
So, and that's ZEISS Innovation Rocks.
We have seen the world changing, not only internally in our company, but also out there. And we connect in the meantime in a different way, in a much more digital way. We have this on a daily basis with meetings and so on. And we thought a long time about it. How can we actually now bring our innovations out there to our customers? And maybe not only as in Control Show on a European level, but more or less on a global level at the same time. And the big idea for us was, and you see all the machines here around us, how can we bring the new technologies, the new innovations to everyone at home? Because we have to assume that people are sitting in their home offices at the time now. And this will continue because I think the whole trend of working more remotely makes it more important to bring our message across every channel and not only on the official trade shows.
Yeah, being able to deliver in a big, meaningful way something. I mean, yeah, we're all pivoting to kind of this new way of doing business, and it's been really cool for me to be a part of it. So I appreciate you letting me be a part of it. What has it taken to bring this all together?
Well, I can tell a story on your personal level, but also on the more project management level. So the first one to get you on board was actually, as usual, an email. Like we started with the Measuring Hero vlog. So, Jay, what would it be about to have you on board there? And then, as usual, you said, yeah, I'm there, I'm in, no problem for me.
I always say yes to you.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, coming quickly, let me say this. We have now around about 30 episodes with the Measuring Hero out there. Mm-hmm. And of course, you have been getting used more and more to the camera in front of you. Now here we have like 4 or 5 of them, but still for you, it's really almost like home ground now. Yeah, so I mean, first of all, it was a story of conviction because you have to convince a whole company to do something different, to now have these shows, connected also with the webinars, a completely new way. I mean, we are in an industrial company, so you have not only us as a marketing function, you have product management, you have application teams all around here in the customer center. You have different locations. We cannot shoot all machines here in Oberkochen. Yeah. And you have also management decisions, what launch goes first, which product comes out then. And so this was a big team effort of whole ZEISS globally as well, because you saw it in the shows, in the webinars. We have international support, countries are participating. We try to really serve and communicate to the customer now on a very global level in native languages. So this was really in around about 6 to 8 weeks an effort, which we normally for a big trade show would do in 4 to 5 months. And I have to also say thanks to here the guys in the Oberkochen Customer Center, because it's not only a rearrangement for the studio, but also we have to prepare the machines, we have to make space, be silent all the time during recording, broadcasting. So yeah, many things happening.
My question is, having gone through this once and kind of doing this, I mean, it was really cool to watch. Any plans to maybe keep going with this, or? As
you know, our company, we're always trying to bring something new. Yeah. We are now recording this vlog during the production time. Mm-hmm. So after the rocks, we see how customers feedback us. We are clearly aware that this model of ZEISS Innovation Rocks is something we should consider as a future constant tool in our communication channels. But I think, and you know that also from your side as a product manager, we have still something in the pipeline for 2020. And if time continues as they are, with a lot of home office time, with very much remote work, I think there is a chance of having more Innovation Rocks in the future.
Well, that sounds great. And I'm sure we, building on the rocks, the foundation of this, we'll come up with something really cool to do. Moritz, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Let's have a look at some more behind the scenes stuff.
Kameras laufen und bitte.
Hello and welcome back.